Zhang Wenyuan. A Chinese travel writer and explorer during the Qing dynasty, 1644 to 1912. Once wrote about a place called the South Pond Island in his travel diary, and mentioned a mysterious infectious disease caused by spirits. Because the tiny spirits controlled people through their dreams, Zhang called them shadow bugs. Shadow bugs are a being between microbes and spirits. They are hardly noticeable by humans. They are neither afraid of the dark nor the sun. They were born in a plant called little kudzu orchid. The shadow bugs live collectively, having various colors and shapes, but all of them have one or more proboscises. Some of them have small balls on the end. The proboscis is the tool for sucking their favorite food. The shadow bugs originally lived on an interstellar planet named CFBDS IR 2149-0403. Due to the impact of an asteroid, some of the rocks were launched into space, bringing the shadow bugs with them. One of them landed the middle of the South Pond Island in 1748. After landing in the central pond, they were attracted to people's greed. The spirit water of the human body is similar to the food they had in their home planet. The shadow bugs will cling to the pillows that people often use, and when people are indulging in dreams, they will absorb the spirit water from their bodies. After people fall asleep, the shadow bugs sneak into their spirit world. At this time, people are floating in nothingness, surrounded by a membrane which is made by their consciousness, so the shadow bugs cannot enter freely. However, they will wait patiently until the person's consciousness become the weakest, bite a hole in the membrane, and then spin a thread into it. Under the control of the shadow bugs, and because they want to escape from reality, they choose to repeatedly sleep and dream about what they want but cannot get. When people wake up, they will experience this gap between the dreams and reality. If they are more addicted to the falsehoods in their dreams, they will provide more breeding grounds for the shadow bugs. As the number of shadow bugs grows, people will usually go through the following stages. In the first stage, some hosts begin to have mild sleep interruptions. They will wake up many times each night or wake up too early in the morning. Despite this, they have become addicted to dreaming already. When they are awake, they feel so empty that they want to go back to their dreams as soon as possible. The physical symptoms are slight dark circles under the eyes. In the second stage, the number of shadow bugs in the host spirit world gradually increases. The host sleep addiction intensifies. When they are awake, they feel constantly anxious, angry, and exhausted. They may also have cognitive impairment. At the same time, they have indigestion, accompanied by loss of appetite. Their heart rate is irregular and often too fast. Their brain will release neurotransmitters which deteriorates their memories rapidly. Their skin becomes greasy and light yellowish green. Occasionally they experience dehydration. In the third stage, a large number of shadow bugs accumulate in the host's body and they have eaten most of the spirit water. The hosts begin to hallucinate and develop narcolepsy. Prolonged indulgence in dreams occasionally makes them confuse reality with dreams. Some hosts are therefore unable to maintain their original family, professional, and other social relationships. At this time, the host's physical condition is extremely fragile. They have gastrointestinal dysfunction and experience severe heart arrhythmia. Their brain releases numerous neurotransmitters, making the hosts groggy. The host's skin is yellow-green with some dark red spots on it. They experience chronic dehydration and develop a thick layer of grease on the skin. In the fourth stage, the hosts experience frequent hallucinations. At the same time, the feeling of separation from reality makes them more dependent on dreams. They have become completely addicted to dreams and refuse to wake up. They are captives of the shadow bugs. At this time, the number of shadow bugs in the spirit world reaches a peak, and the threads they spin thickly wraps the host inside and turns them into pupas. In reality, the hosts have been sleeping in the bed for so long that they have grown into it. All bodily functions have stopped. Their darker yellow-green skin with numerous spots is covered by a thick layer of corpse oil, seeping into sheets and quilts. In the end, the spirit water will be sucked dry by the shadow bugs, and the body will sprout lots of little kudzu orchids. Once you become a host for the shadow bugs, it will be difficult to escape their control. All you can do is try to stay awake and fight the drowsiness.